I love the word interesting.
I hate it. That could be my Maso's arrow. But speaking of Maso's arrow, it's your turn this week.
Goal kicking. I've put goal kicking on notice this week. What an awful week of goal kicking from some of our forwards and some of our teams. 7 teams kicked more points than goals this week. And I think that's actually 8 now. Goal kicking coaches need to take a real hard look at themselves, especially down at Carlton, and especially at teams like, now let me reference, teams like Brisbane this week, teams like Collingwood this week, teams like Hawthorn this week, even though they got up. Teams like Carlton this week. And it's the trend here as well. Most of these teams have gotten up, which is even worse saying some of the teams they played. But that's where I'm at, is we are at a stage where we need goal kicking to be at an all-time prime. Us as fans, we need more goals. If the game is going to be so defensive, we need to be seeing goals kicked at a premium. We don't need to be seeing games where it's 10 goals, 32, and we don't need these St Kilda of last year and the year before games where they couldn't kick a goal to save their life. We need goals to be kicked and kicked well. Goal kicking coaches, forwards, take a good hard look at yourself this week. You've been arrowed.
Insert Xavier Dersma arrow.
Let's go break some hearts.
Jimmy Webster. It's not him. And he knows it. I'm a man of my word. I said last week if Judson Clark was named, he'd be in straight away. And I've got to get him in straight away. Judson Clark. A few things about him. Pick 30 in the 2021 AFL draft. He just played his 4th AFL game against Collingwood Friday night. A few interesting facts about him. As of this writing, 8,472 Instagram followers. Not bad for someone that's played 4 games. He's the lightest player to wear the number 42 Guernsey in Richmond's history. As far as his performance against Collingwood goes, 12 disposals at 91.7% efficiency. Pretty fucking good if you don't mind asking. 1 mark, 1 tackle, 1 clearance, 1 goal, and 1 nomination into the Boys Club Award. Ladies and gentlemen, Judson Fabio Clark.
We love your work, Judson. Well done, Richmond. 3 weeks in a row.
Oh, you've heard of the Calder Cannons Footy Factory. How about the Richmond's Boys Club?
I was going to say, is there a possibility that if they name Thompson Dow that they could end up back on the list again?
Who's next? Is it you or Maso?
I think it's Maso, so I no.
It's
me. It's me, because I picked Ben Miller week 1. So I reckon we could be on here for Thompson. If Thompson Dow gets named, Richmond. Just saying.
You remember this, pal. You're a boy in a man's world.
So my nomination for the Hall of Fame this week is Lim Jong from the Doggies. 67 games, but unfortunately had to end his career early due to multiple knee injuries. Everybody at one point or time loved this kid and wanted to see him get up and win a premiership. Absolutely amazing player. Gave it his all every time. His poor body just couldn't hold up.
So, welcome Lin Jong to the Stephenson Warry Hall of Fame. And we're giving him the little claps.
It's Takeshita!
Ouch!
5 + 1 taped match, which was
so 6 matches.
6 matches, and we're going to talk about it. So the first one, we'll start with the taped one. AEW Dark, taped in late February. It was Takeshita v. Cole Carter, 9 minutes, 23 seconds. Takeshita with the win. A lot of love for Takeshita, the fans involved. Beaten down by Lee fucking Johnson at the end of the match. Why the fuck they did that, I don't know. Just fucking disgusting. All right, second match. We go to DDT Dramatic Dream Tour 2023 in Japan. Takeshita teaming up with Samurai Del Sol. Come on, let's do the taunt. The Cradle the Balls taunt from Samurai Del Sol, formerly known as Callisto. They took on Chris Brooks and Takashi Masada. 16 minutes, 20 seconds for the win. That's 2 wins so far. Next match, DDT Kangen Ashura collaborating with DDT Pro Wrestling, Tokyo Big Sight East Exhibition Hall. Another tag match, Takeshita and Mao against Hideki Akatani and Yukio Naya. My writing is terrible for that one, unfortunately. 12 minutes, 7 seconds. Another tag match and another win. That's 3 wins so far for the week. But we get into AEW Rampage. Takeshita v. Sammy Guevara. Did I watch it? Did you watch it?
I didn't get a chance to watch it. I'm literally just trying to look up the results now because I had a feeling I know exactly what happened. Do you want to go into Supercard of Honor first because or do you want to finish on a high?
We're going to finish on a high. AEW Rampage. A bridge too far for Takeshita. 9 minutes, 43 seconds. Sammy Guevara with the win. Can I just say, fuck Sammy Guevara. And also, fuck Tainara Conti. Couldn't hack it in WWE, can't hack it in AEW. And they'll be broken up in 6 months.
It's just, it's just sad that we could have got a perfect 5 from 5. But hang
on. 4 matches, 3 wins, 1 loss. There was another match. DDT goes Hollywood. Now, I've got to say this. It's WrestleMania weekend, which means there's a lot of wrestling shows that like to, cash in on WrestleMania weekend. And that's what DDT did. They went Hollywood as well.
Oh,
Takeshita v. Yuki Ueno, 15 minutes, 12 seconds at the Ukrainian Culture Center. Takeshita with another win. So bouncing back, 4 wins, 1 loss. But we get into Ring of Honor, Supercard of Honor. I'll let JD take over on this one.
Yeah, so I watched this one last night. Good fun, this one. Konosuke Takeshita versus Willie Mack on the 0 hour. Only problem is he's on 0 hour, so pre-show. But another big win for our boy. Defeated Willie Mack in, I think it was about 10 minutes. I think it could have been, about 10 minutes. Brilliant work from Takeshita as usual. Entertaining match. And you can absolutely bet that he adhered to the Ring of Honor rules and shook his hand after, because that's our boy, and he adheres to the rules, but he also wins matches. So another big win for him.
What a week for Takeshita. 6 matches.
6 matches.
5 wins.
Jeez.
6 matches, 5 wins and a loss.